I'm Sophia Odiorn. I'm one of the voice teachers here at Jim Beaver School of Music, and I'm just going to do a little demonstration video to show you what a virtual voice lesson might look like. So we're just going to do a warm-up, a basic voice warm-up for female voice. So we're going to start on just a simple hum. Here's the humming pattern. And we're going to just move up the piano like that. All right, ready, go. Back down the piano, but I want you to just double check and see what your posture is doing right now. Make sure we're not pushing our neck forward, and that we're getting a nice low breath, breathing from the diaphragm, feeling expansion throughout the rib cage. So trying that. Good. Now we're going to move back down the piano, just continuing to watch our posture and watch how we're taking a breath. Ready, go. Good. So now we're going to make sure that we're getting nice low breath and we're feeling the expansion. So I want you to put one hand over your diaphragm and one hand on your rib cage. And as you're taking a deep breath, you should feel expansion going both out this way from the diaphragm and also this way through the rib cage. So I want you to take a deep breath in and do a couple little puppy dog pants with me. So it'll be like this. And as you breathe out, you should feel lots of movement here in the rib cage and also here in the diaphragm. So do that with me. Nice breath in. Good. So we're going to really make sure that we're using our breath support for this next exercise, which is a lip trill or a tongue trill if you'd rather do that. So either doing or you can do tongue trill. So this is the pattern. So I'm just going to demonstrate that real quick. So it'll be, or if you're wanting to do a tongue trill, it'll be, I'm going to do a lip trill. Do whatever feels best for you. So that's going to be our pattern. Ready, go. Good. siren. So we're going to start at the very bottom of our voice, go all the way up to the very top of our register, and then back down. So I'll demonstrate and then we'll do it together. So we're getting a nice low breath. So one thing that we want to make sure that we're doing with the siren is making sure that we have consistency with the sound all throughout, so we're not skipping and jumping up through different mixes. So let's try that together, starting with the lowest part of our voice, going all the way up and then all the way back down. Take a nice low breath. Good, let's do that one more time. Making sure you're getting a nice low breath and that we're not reaching up with our jaw to get to those high notes, that we're keeping this all nice and neutral. One more time. Nice breath in. Good job. All right, now we're gonna warm up the upper part of our range. So it's just gonna sound like this. We're going to keep it nice and airy. We're not going to push at all. We're not going for a really loud sound here. We're just going for a nice consistent sound moving up through the very top of our register. So actually we'll start right up here. Just keeping it nice and light and no reaching with the jaw. Keep this nice and relaxed so your tongue doesn't try and help. Ready, go. Modify the vowel as you're going up, that's totally fine. Last one. Back down. Jump to the lower part of our register. That's going to be the pattern that we're going to use. It'll be hey, hey. And again, just like with the top, we're not going to reach for those notes. They are lower, so our tendency would be to go hey, hey, and kind of reach with the jaw to get those notes. We're going to keep this nice and neutral. Instead of imagining that the sound is down there, we're going to imagine that the sound's actually out here. So I'll demonstrate. We're going to hear hey, hey. We're going to imagine that the sound's out here rather than going down hey, hey. So back up here. Do that with me. Taking a nice slow breath. Ready, go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Nice and easy. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Keep going if you can. Hey, hey, hey. Back up. Hey, hey. Just come in when you can. Hey, hey, hey. Last one. Hey. Beautiful. Now we're gonna do an exercise kind of warming up that middle part of our voice where we might have kind of like a mixed musical theater type sound. So this will be the pattern. We're gonna go ya, 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 ya. So because we're starting on a ya, our jaw is obviously gonna be involved. We just don't want him to contribute extra tension. So as we're singing this exercise, you may want to put a hand like up here on your jaw, where your jaw is. Keep your hand up there to try and remind yourself to keep this nice and neutral and not locked. We don't want to lock our jaw. Ya, 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 ya. Keeping this as neutral as possible. So let's try that together. Ready, go. Ya, 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 ya. 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 Last one. Ya, 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 ya. Going back down. Ya, 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 ya. 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 Last one. Ya, 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 ya. Excellent. Now this last exercise is going to be an articulator warm-up. So it's going to be to warm up our lips, teeth, and tongue. So it's going to sound like this. Zip, 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 zippy, 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 zee. And again, we want to keep this nice and neutral. This is not an excuse to try and tense up to warm up this muscle. We're going to keep it nice and neutral. So unzip, zip, zip. Ready, go. Zip, 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 zippy, 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 zee. Zip, 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 zippy, 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 zee. Nice breath. Zip, 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 zippy, 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 zee. Zip, 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 zippy, 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 zee. Zip, 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 zippy, 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 zee. Good, keep going. Zip, 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 zippy, 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 zee. Getting a little bit faster. Zip, 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 zippy, 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 zee. Last one. Zip, 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 zippy, 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 zee. Back down. Zip, 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 zippy, 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 zee. Zip, 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 zippy, 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 zee. Zip, 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 zippy, 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 zee. Faster. Zip, 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 zippy, 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 zee. Zip, 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 zippy, 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 zee. Good. So now we're just going to end with a nice siren. So this time we're going to start from the top of our voice, going all the way back down and then all the way back up. So I'll demonstrate and then we'll do it together. So now we're trying it together, starting at the very top of our voice, going down all the way back up. So getting a nice slow breath. And then one more siren, starting from the bottom, going up and then back down. Ready? Ooh. Good job. Awesome. Well, great job. I hope you enjoyed this little voice warm-up, and look forward to seeing you online.